Well. Welcome back, guys. Welcome back to yet another week of Twisted Transitions. This is episode number 6, and I am Teetotal. Happy to be here with you guys today. We've got some good stuff to go over. We've got some great stuff to cover for the upcoming week. Man, we got some good information and stuff for you today. Got a lot of good stuff to tell you about this past weekend. So you guys buckle in. Let me get the camera right here. All right, so you guys know the drill. Let me know how I sound and stuff in the chat. Tell me what it sounds like. Let me know that you're here. You just give me a heads up to let me know that you're in the building, so that I don't talk and not let something just go by. Some great information. I don't want that to pass you by. So just give me something in the chat just to let me know that you are here. Anything. There we go. All right. I think this is good. I think my levels and stuff are good. Sounds good. All right. Digital Media Morado. Always appreciate you just chiming in to make sure I'm good. Okay. So with the folks that I have in here and stuff right now, we're going to kick it off with story time. So we're just going to talk about what happened this past weekend. Great weekend of gigs, 2 weddings. Had to knock them both down. Here comes some people. All right, I hear you. Appreciate you, Jerome. Great. Appreciate you, DJ Graham 50. So last weekend, I'm trying to remember the 2 I had. I remember I remember it was the country wedding, and it was the challenging wedding. All right, so let's start with the country wedding first. The country wedding went over very, very, very well. I can't say enough about the crowd and everything that was at that one. The crowd at that one really gave me a lot of energy. The one thing that I don't like about that venue, though, that venue is massive. It is massive. It's so huge. And if you don't have a crowd that likes to dance or that can fill that room, the dance floor is so big. You just kind of lose. I don't know. You kind of lose like that connection and stuff with the crowd, and they, even if they get rowdy, it still only looks like a little bit of people. However, this was not the case at this one. I had the dance floor going pretty good. They loved everything I did. I took out the 44 G2s and I used them all weekend, and everything sounded great. It just really did. It was really clean. The bass on those guys was just sick. So those went over well. So no problems there. The bride actually gave me a 5-star review the next day. She was like adamant about giving me a 5-star review. She wanted to go ahead and do it and just get out the way. If she's watching, I really appreciate you. Thank you so much. It was fantastic. So the second gig, now this is the one that was a little challenging, and if you follow me on IG, you saw that on some of the images and stories and stuff that I put up there, I had the hashtag at the bottom, let book cook. And I'm going to use those hashtags and stuff with that, because some of these brides have to understand that it's my job to entertain you. You don't have to really take over, my responsibility. But this young lady, was very adamant about the music and stuff that was supposed to be played. She wanted, her style of music, and she wanted 80% of that playlist played. And so I gave it to them. But I think I put a little twist on it to where I gave it to them in a way that it was just rowdy. It was rowdy the whole time. Like, I had a packed dance floor the entire time. The only time that I did not have a packed dance floor is when I told them last call for alcohol. Other than that, it was fantastic. I could not have asked more. I was a little nervous going into that one, but the big story about that one wasn't the bride on that one. The big story is that I finally got to have a helper who's another DJ come out, chill with me. DJ Magic Mike from Magic Sound Productions. He came out with me, and he got to witness everything firsthand. And man, he did a fantastic job with him there. It kind of gave me an idea of how I wanted to play music, how I wanted to make the night go, and things like that. So Magic Mike in the building. If you guys are not following him, man, make sure you follow him on IG. I believe it's Magic 706. I believe that's his tag on IG. So make sure you check him out. I really appreciated you coming with me, Mike. That was fantastic, man. It was nice to see what I do from a different perspective, and just have another set of hands and another brain there that is like yours. So it was fantastic. I think that we're going to do some stuff together coming up here soon. I think I'm gonna go check out one of Mike's gigs, and he's going to probably do some stuff for me, and I'm going to help him out as much as possible and stuff, man. It's going to be a good chemistry relationship. So I encourage you DJs out there that are just starting out and who want to find out more about getting into DJing, that you definitely go look at another DJ perform. It may inspire you. It may just give you some tidbits that you can't, not really that you can't do, but like show you just from a different perspective. So I really appreciate you coming out, Mike. It was fantastic. I can't wait to do it again, bro. That was a crazy night. As you know, I definitely did not expect that. 100% was not expecting that, but it turned out great. And lots of videos came from that one. Let's just say that. Let's see. Oh, so I was editing footage and stuff the other day, and I've got 3 gig logs and stuff I think done. Next week I want to add a few more and stuff to it. I'm going to probably start cranking out some more gig logs and stuff coming up here soon, and I've got some tips and tricks videos coming up as well that I need to shoot. I had some ideas while I was at dinner and stuff tonight that I want to put out on video. So definitely be on the lookout for those. I'm trying to get that stuff out here, guys. It's still crazy April. I'm really lucky that this week I only have one wedding, and the type of wedding that this is about to be this week is actually a reggae / Afrobeats wedding. Never done one before. Excited to do it. Love that music. She basically just told me that she did not want a lot of profanity and stuff like that, and they just really vibe with that music. Now, that music is very laid back, so I have to be careful not to fall into a trap of playing that music, because you can easily sit down to that music as well. So I'll definitely be on the lookout for that, but I've got some classics to throw in with the reggae and Afrobeats type music that I'm going to throw in for this Saturday. So it should be great. Let me see what you guys here. So just throw me a check-in the chat. Just let me know that you're here. Let me know how your gigs and stuff are going, because we're going to talk about all that before we get off the stuff tonight. I do have a couple of topics and stuff that I wanted to run by you guys as well. What's up, DJ Tyler? What's going on, man? David, I always like checking out other DJs' equipment, mix styles, MC skills, etc. It helps me adapt and grow myself in the industry. Absolutely. Definitely need to do that. DJ, it's your boy. Oh, DJ Kells. What's up, man? Is this your first time here? I've been doing this for a second, bro. Where you been? Appreciate you stopping through, Kells, man. Kells has been a long time follower. He's always gave encouraging words and stuff in the comment section. So appreciate you stopping through, Kels, man. Appreciate that. My wedding gears are going great. Good. Glad to hear. All right, so next thing I want to talk about and stuff here. 305 Miami. What's up, Rob A? I'll be down in your neck of the woods. Well, not really Miami, but Florida, taking a little vacation in July. So that should be interesting. Nice when all the tourist time. It's probably tourist time down there during that time. All right, so next topic I wanted to talk about. So I saw a couple of things on DJ Idea sharing that was pretty interesting. Okay, it was the first time. It was pretty interesting to me. I saw a layout. Let's see if I can find it again. I saw a layout of a wedding, and it looked like a lot of the layouts that sometimes the brides and stuff try to give us as DJs, where they try to put the DJ over in the corner. Let me show you this. All right, maybe a little hard to see this. I don't know. I'm hoping you can see this. Back it up a little bit, if you could see that. But this is pretty much. Let me take this writing off of here. All right. I need to get these little tabs that I can bring on here. But if you could see that right there, you see that up on this side right here where my finger is where the DJ is. And if I could turn the phone right here in my thumb? Right where my thumb is right here, that is the dance floor. Now, I'm going to tell you, I've had a couple of brides try to do this to me, and I just told them that I cannot perform at a maximum level being that far away from the dance floor. There is just no way. If this is you guys, if you guys are having an issue with how they set up, you need to talk to the venue and the couple. Talk to the couple first and talk to the venue and just tell them, hey, look, I know that you have it set up here. Maybe we can work something out, but I can't be over in the corner. I've try to do gigs and stuff in the corner. They never go well. I don't think I've done one great party being off to the side of a dance floor or in the corner and the dance floor be over people, further with tables in front of me. I've never done a good job. Not one. Those are probably my most disastrous gigs, to be totally honest with you. So I saw that in there, and I wanted to just give you a tip and just tell you that if you ever come across something like that, make sure you talk to the venue and you talk to the bride to see if something can be worked out, because I promise you it will be a tough night all the way around. All right, next thing I wanted to talk about is something I saw Nick Spinelli talk about, and that was charging your clients for I believe it's a time rate, like you're charging per hour. I think it was. That's what I saw. If you guys are doing that, please stop doing that. Please do not charge clients per hour. At first I tried to do that. I tried to charge per hour just to see if I can get, a certain rate on here. You can't do it. You have to charge based on the average in your area. The way that you can find out the average in your area is that you have to shop other DJ companies, and you have to fit right in between the max and the bottom. You have to get that nice sweet spot, and that's where you land at, and that's where you charge at. Please stop charging an hourly rate to your clients, because I guarantee you will get nickel and dime. They'll ask you to trim down. If I trim down an hour, will that cost me $100 less? If I go up an hour, can I get that one for free? Time is an issue. So please do not charge per hour. Please do not charge per hour. I just wanted to get those two things out of the way before I forget. All right, so we have talked about that. And let's see here. All right, I talked about the upcoming gig. All right, so like I said, this gig is stuff that's coming up this week. It's only one. It's in Sumter. It's about an hour away from me, and I don't need a lot of equipment. I'm only taking. I'm doing a monogram, and hopefully my new projector will be here tomorrow, so that I can use it Saturday, and I can do my first monogram and stuff on it, because my old one is just not cutting it anymore. So I had to get a new projector. So that's what I'll be using hopefully on Saturday. And it's just, like I said, just a basic setup the way I'm just doing ceremony and DJing with. I'm gonna use the QSCs. Excuse me. I'm gonna use the QSCs tomorrow. I'm sorry, Saturday. I'm gonna use the QSCs for those because I believe, if I'm not mistaken, that's the place that it's a place that has a stage, and the stage height is too short for my Maui speakers. If I'm not mistaken, yeah, that is the place. Yeah, it has a step up, and I don't want to be down on the floor. They have me scheduled to be up on the stage, so we'll just use the QSCs and get them on hydraulic stands. So that's the setup I'm taking. Basic setup, nothing spectacular. Hopefully I can go back to the facade and stuff next week. Next week, I think I have like proms and stuff coming up next week. You know, I'm dreading those, but everybody has to do them, has to go through it. All right. So I wanted to get that stuff out of the way because I know last time I didn't have enough time for your questions. So I want to give you guys an opportunity. I want to give you an extra 10 minutes and stuff today to ask questions. So please ask any questions that you guys may have, and I will try to answer them to the best of my ability. So please put that in the chat, and we will definitely go from there. Let me see here. What's happening, Angel Rivera in the house? Rob A says it's always tourist time in Miami. Yeah, I believe it. I'm gonna have to steer clear of Miami and just go up around Tampa. Jerome Great, what do you think about starter subs like Harbinger 12s or 15s? I don't have anything against Harbinger speakers. I've only heard a set of them before. I wasn't too impressed. It's not something that I would purchase myself. I wasn't that impressed and stuff by them, but I think that, you know, for a beginner it may be okay. It may be okay. Denny D just got my Wash FX Hex. All right, bro. Well, you know you're gonna like that. You know those things are that's my go-to. I definitely like wash lights to cover the full dance floor. I don't like all these dots and lasers and cubes and all that crap. Just put a nice wash on the dance floor. If you have to add something else, get some moving heads. Let's just make sense of it, guys. All right, next up, DJ Tyler, 12 or 15 speakers. I'm not sure. Are you answering Jerome Great's question here, DJ Tyler? I'm not sure. If you are, Jerome, there's your answer from another DJ's perspective. All right, what else you guys got for me? Let me know. Who's got if you don't mind me asking a question, which I'm sure you don't. Who in here has a lot of proms? Who's doing at least 3 to 4 proms this month or between this month and next month? Let me know that in the chat. All right, what we got here? DJ Kells, what would you recommend for uplights? DJ Kell, now you know I use the both uplighting and I absolutely love it. I don't have any issues with them. They look so good. I just actually edited a video that I used them at. Can't wait to show you guys, but it just added a different element in the room, and they were just as bright as my Wash FX, which made it even better. So I would definitely use the both Chinese uplights. You can hit up Rick Webb in his DM, let him know what you want, and he will put you on. He is a U.S. dealer for them, so just let him know I sent you, and he should be able to take care of you. That's DJ. Well, you guys know who that is, Rick Webb. Just hit him up in his DM on Instagram. He'll hook you up. Are the Wash Hex the way to go? Tyler, I can get by with just the Wash FX2s. I mean, the Hex just add another element as far as the color, if I'm not mistaken. But you can get away with the 2s or the Hex. Either way, if you can save money on the 2s because they're older model, I would do it. I use the 2s and they're fantastic. I would, if I had to rebuy them right now, I would probably get the 2s. Denny D, love your wash. All right, Digital Media Murado. I use adjustable totems like you. I use the Rockvilles. But have you ever used trust totems? Yes, I have used trust totems. I think I haven't decided whether or not I'm going to switch over to those. I just like the ease that the Rockvilles give me. I really like the ease of it. It makes it that much easier to set up and stuff when I use those, because it's just really quick and it doesn't take up a lot of room and stuff in the van. Good question. Kel, as you're doing 3 proms. Whoo, jeez. Well, what am I saying? I'm doing 3 proms too. I've already done 1. I've got 1 next week, and then I close out in the month with 1. Aggravating. Wow, that means I only have one more wedding this month after this one. And then, all my weddings go into May. Wow, I just put that together in my head. All right, you're welcome for answering your question, bro. That's what I'm here for. All right, Michael Perez, do you use a digital photo booth? Yes, I use Fire Booth photo booth that has a camera, tablet, and everything in the front. I was asking Helper Mike, not Magic Mike, but Helper Mike. I was asking Helper Mike if he would like for me to get the tablet for the backside so he can see it, because my booth, it has the insert for the backside tablet to where you can see what's going on in the front. And so I will look into that and get that for it. But yeah, I am using a digital photo booth, but it still has a printer and everything with it. I'm not using the full digital one though. Maybe the one you're asking about is the one that uses Wi-Fi, and you send it to like a text message or send it through like an email or something like that. It doesn't print pictures. I'm not using that one. I'm using the other one. Good question though. Angel Rivera, Rockville, best par 50 are good. Okay. There's another opinion by DJ if you guys want to look into those. Diddy D, Webb has an Easter special? I don't know if he does. If he does, that would be crazy. He didn't tell me anything about it. He just says anybody looking for him, just send them my way. That's what I do. Digital Media, 2 proms. 1 last week, 1 next week. Yeah, these proms, boy. I'm worried. I'm worried about next week. I'm worried. Next week is going to be, that's the one that, if you saw my video, it's the one where nobody really danced. And I was just kind of playing. It was like the first prom back from COVID. And I'm doing them next week. And it's in a different location, so I'm hoping for a much better turnout this time, as far as kids go and participation. All right, Angel Rivera, for totem, I use Color Key LS8, great size, to up to 8 feet high if needed. Wow. Yeah, Angel, I think mine go to 6 feet at the moment, and that's decent. Sometimes I wish that they were a little bit higher, but for the most part, I'm not shooting anybody in the face or anything like that. So, yeah, I like my 6s. I mean, I probably wouldn't mind if it went up to 8, as long as I had the option to be able to stop at 6 as well. That would be cool. Sam Woods, what's good, Jay? Hello from Fond du Lac, Wisconsin. Wow, all right. What's going on, Sam? Appreciate you stopping through, buddy. That's quite the distance there. You guys getting snow like some of these other lower states down here? It's crazy. The weather and stuff is absolutely crazy. It'll be, of course, it's South Carolina weather, so it's like 80 degrees all week this week, and then next week it goes back down to the 60s. And the week before this one, it was snowing in North Carolina, right above us, probably like an hour away from us. It was snowing. It's crazy. Too much crazy weather. All right, DJ Tyler, how much do you get paid for a prom? Really, it kind of varies. It varies on the school's needs. Of course, the proms are going to be, especially if you're just starting out too, because you either want to get your foot in the door or you just want to go for the gusto right out the door. So if I want to get them back the following year, it'll be, somewhere close to $800 to $900, somewhere around that, maybe even $1,000, depending on the school. But then if you just want to go all in, you tell them you're going to offer everything and, just big production and all that stuff. Well, then you get closer to the $2,000 range and you have to sit down with them and go through this, that, and the other. So it just really depends. It depends on the school. So good question, though. Good question. I don't like to really put numbers and stuff out there, but it's a prom. It's okay. Great question, guys. Keep them coming. Keep them coming. Oh, let me get a drink real quick. All right, here we go. Michael Perez, do you still play line dances? Okay, so Mike, I'm just going to tell you, only upon request. If the bride just lets me cook while I'm out there, I'm not playing one line dance. Not one. I just won't. If I hit a slump on the dance floor, I'm going to play my way out of that slump, but I will not play a line dance. However, if the bride tells me, like this bride this weekend, she's like, we are a huge line dancing crowd. Well, I've got 7 or 8 line dancers ready to go for them, which are the typical ones you guys know about. So I will be playing line dances this weekend. So it's kind of a double-ended question because I do still have to play them because the brides request them. But if they leave it up to me, they will not hear one. Good question. All right, what do you do for backup music, like if your laptop dies? I have another laptop right there, ready to go. I have my backup laptop. I need to start firing it up because that one's a little bit slower. But usually what I'll do is I'll put my laptop in sleep mode the whole time, and if it dies, I just pick up the other one and replace it and put it on that. I'll knock on wood, I haven't had to do that yet, but that's what I'll do. I'll end up, just using my next laptop and going from there. I've heard some people say they use an iPad. There's no way I can still mix and stuff using an iPad. I still need to be able to mix. It has to seem seamless. If I haven't been playing full songs all night and then all of a sudden I have to play full songs because we're on an iPad, it kind of defeats the purpose. People will notice. So, I will have my second laptop ready to go. Good question. There's some good stuff, guys. Good stuff. I actually had another guy, while we wait for some more questions here, I actually had another guy who reached out to me on Instagram who wanted to help out and maybe go to some gigs and stuff with me. And I think he's in the area that I'm going to be in this weekend. I may have to hit him up and see if he wants to jump into that and help out down there. It'll be a good learning experience for him, because I'm pretty sure he probably has never done a wedding like what I'm about to do this weekend. Let me know in the chat if anybody in here has done a reggae / not soca, but Afro beats wedding. Let me know if you've ever done that. All right. So does R. Kelly fall into the category of line dancers? Okay. So, R. Kelly is kind of finicky. I've gotten away from playing R. Kelly, and unless, of course, again, if I'm asked to play it. So I will play Ignition Remix and stuff like that, but because that's an easy one to get by. But like, I don't know. I don't want to press the issue with R. Kelly. So I just kind of steer left when it comes to him. I don't play a lot of his music. I may play it in maybe some mixes and stuff that I do here and there, but for the most part, when I'm at a wedding, I really don't want to do that. Sam, hell no. Michael Perez, do you record your own mixes and DJ edits too, or remixes? No, I do not. The only thing that I put out music wise that you don't see in a gig log is mixes that I do on Mixcloud. I'll put mixes and stuff on there, but I do not. I don't do any of the production side for it. I just go to all my record pools and I will mix live and stuff right there, but based on whatever version I've downloaded. Good question though. Good question. That XLR cable looks a bit tight there. Oh, you talking about this one? Man, you guys see everything. You know what I noticed? That you guys pay attention to some of the weirdest stuff when I'm doing these videos. I mean, I'll do a whole video about how to DJ and pack a dance floor, keep a dance floor going, and somebody will comment and say, "Hey man, your tablecloth and stuff was an inch off, or one of your lights didn't move on one of the sets." I'm like, who pays attention to that? Oh man, appreciate you telling me, DJ Tyler. I've got it hooked up here. There you go. Give it a little bit of slack. Give it a little hook to it. Now it's good. All right, what else we got? We still got time. What else we got for questions that you guys may have had for me? While we're waiting for those, I'll tell you a couple more things that I've been thinking about. So I believe that you guys keep asking me, why do I go from the QSC setup to the ladies and gentlemen, Cleveland Terry's in the house. Cleveland, man, appreciate you stopping through, bro. Oh my gosh, if you guys are not following Cleveland Terry, please go follow him, man. That's my guy right there, man. He cracks me up sometimes. Hey, Cleveland, I will tell you, those shorts and stuff that you put on, not really shorts, those reels that you put up on IG, bro, those are so funny. Those are so funny. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, follow Cleveland on IG and look at some of his reels. He's starting to get the hang of this reels thing. I can't get the hang of it. I've tried it a couple times and I am terrible at it. But he's really got something going with these reels, man. All right, you got to look after your cables. Yeah, you're right. You're right, DJ Tyler. Your damn spell check. What's going on, DJ Big Trav? What's happening, my man? Appreciate you stopping through. DJ Tyler, hey Terry. Yeah, see, Cleveland Terry in the house, man. So he's going to take over my whole broadcast now. Now you guys are going to turn to him and just start asking. I mean, should I just sit back while you guys ask Terry? Look, here it comes. Terry. Look at that. Terry. That's all we talk. Look, should I just sit back? Maybe I should just sit back. You guys talk to him. There he is. He's there. I'm just joking. Yeah, Cleveland Terry's in the house, man. Always appreciate the boys coming through, man. Everybody that was from Quarantine DJs, always appreciate when they come through. We all support each other and show each other some love and stuff on these broadcasts. because you're just trying to do something different. This is out of our element. COVID has caused us to change up the game and stuff a little bit. So this is all brand new to us. So I kind of like this. I do in general. All right. What other questions and stuff do you guys have for me while we still got a little bit of time out there? My show is not going to go as long as CT's does, man. Sometimes I can't even watch the whole show. The show is like 2 hours long. Like I can give you a good solid hour, man. I'm no Maury, nothing like that. I can give you an hour. That's about it. Michael Perez. Now, I've answered this question and stuff a lot here, but I don't know if you're new, but I'll answer this question again. I've been a DJ for probably 12, 13 years. And music is the only thing that inspired me initially. And DJing was a way to put that music out for others to hear. And once I started doing that and seeing the impact that I can have as a DJ, it just kind of took a hold there too. So, I like putting out music as far as making people dance and stuff to it. I love the artistry and stuff of DJing. I don't know if that answers your question, but I hope it does. Good stuff. Keep it coming. Oh, CT, I hate it too. All right. What else you guys got for me and stuff here? Mike, if you're still in the building, man, tell them what your experience and stuff was like coming out to one of my events. I thought that was pretty cool seeing it from your perspective on some of the videos that you sent me after we did the event. They were actually giving Mike all the praise when it was time to leave. I was walking out trying to do a send-off, and all they were doing was calling DJ Magic Mike, and I was like, well, damn, I thought I did something. I'm just joking. All right, DJ Tyler coming through with a question. Let's see what we got here. Has someone taken your equipment or something you left? That's a good question. I would have to assume so, but I don't think it was anything big. Like maybe it was like a mic stand, and something like that, something along those lines, like a mic stand. I've never left anything big. I'm really kind of anal about grabbing all of my equipment, putting it in the right bag, rolling up all my cables and things like that. So I don't usually leave much behind. But if I do, it'll probably be like a mic stand. Angel Rivera. Step in the Name of Love is a line dance. It for sure is. I mean, there are several line dances that you can do to that. I have been asked to play, Cameo, Candy in the place of Electric Slide. That's usually in the black community. They'll ask for that, and they've asked for that this weekend. Both of my couples are African American, so we're gonna do that instead of the Electric Slide, which is fine. But you also can kind of get a song out of it. If you listen to the end of, this is kind of how I do it. I'll do Frankie Beverly and Maze, Before I Let Go. Then I'll blend that into Beyonce, Before I Let Go. And at the end of Beyonce's Before I Let Go, it's actually the Cameo beat. So you can blend into to Cameo Candy. I mean, it's perfect. It's those three right in a row. As long as you blend it well, it'll seem seamless. It's perfect. All right, what else you got here? Michael Nunn. How do you handle other DJs hating on your style of mixing? Real simple. You just tell them, show me your mixes. And usually they don't have a way to do so. Look, people are going to hate on people's creativity. They're always going to hate on people's creativity. So look, you just have to look past that. I mean, this we live in a world where people try to bully you and stuff via, cyber chat and stuff like that. Nobody's going to say that to your face. You just keep doing what works for you, get better at what works for you. And anybody that hates on your mixing and stuff, just tell them to throw you a mix. Then show me one of your mixes and let me see if yours is any good. And usually they won't have anything. Trust me, in this whole YouTube space, you get a lot of that. You get a lot of that. A lot of hate. All right, now DJ23. Now you should know better. That's you should probably answer your question right there. You answer your own question because you already know I'm a QSC fan. How do you feel about the Wash gig bars? Digital Media Morado. We've talked about this week after week, bro. I do not like the gig bars. Y'all got to stop using them things. The gig bar is just if you just want something simple just to throw up real quick and take down real quick, that's cool. But if you want to actually put on a light show, you got to stop using these T-bars. I can't stand these things. I cannot. I don't like them. That's just me personally. I like Wash lights. DJ Bar in the house. What's going on? What's happening? Appreciate you coming through, Bar. I know you guys are going to say, what's up, the Bar? So go ahead and get it out the way now. Here they come. What's up, Bar? What's up, Bar? What's up, Bar? CT throwing Bar out there. Haters be hating. That's true. When's the quarantine DJs reunion? Bar, you want to get back on that thing? You know what? We'll just have to talk about it in the chat. I'm game for it. I mean, we just have to put it together. I mean, everybody's super busy and stuff right now, but I don't see why we couldn't do it. We could take some time out one day and see if we can get the game back together. I'm sure everybody will watch it. CT. All right, Digital Media Morano. That's what I keep telling my buddy. He doesn't listen. Yeah. Well, everybody's not going to listen. You just got to have your own style, and all you can do is do what's best for you. That's all you can do. Bar them laughing. CT always giving Bar a hard time, man. Let that man live. Let that man live. All I remember was Bar always being late. He wasn't late. He had prior obligations the way he was trying to make it in, even though we had set times and stuff. Just let that man live, man. Y'all gotta let that man live. Good stuff, guys. Send me any more before we get out of here. We got about 15 more minutes. And then I got some more gig prep stuff I need to do. Any other questions that I can answer for you guys? I'm big time. CT is the celebrity. And both of you guys' status is through the roof, guys. Both of you guys' status is you're on another stratosphere. You definitely are. People are always anticipating both of you. Always on another stratosphere. All right, let's see here. What I got here is going live, the new thing. No more regular videos. Okay, so I'm glad you asked that. So, Bar, to be honest with you, CT and Nick Spinelli they've inspired me. It's like, I anticipate when they come on. And so when they come on, I like to listen to get another perspective. Like, Nick gives a very in-your-face perspective. CT kind of gives more of a hey, look perspective. Like, figure out your own way type deal. Like, I like he kind of makes it to where it kind of fits you. So, I mean, I'd like when these guys come on and just give me a different perspective. But I think it is a new wave. I think it is. I mean, these videos right here, you can chop them up, you can put them out individually, you could do a lot of stuff with it. What's this? J-Book, any new gear you are looking to get for the season? Uh-oh. Okay. New gear. Magic Mike, DJ Magic Mike, kind of tried to talk me into Dancing on the Cloud, because I told him that I don't want to do Dancing on the Cloud. I don't want to offer it. But he told me that you could pretty much corner the market if you had it and nobody else had it and nobody in my area has it. But I don't know if I want that headache, so I'm on the fence with it. Lighting wise, I might switch up some lights. I have my eye on a couple of lights. I need to see them live though. I mean, I've only seen them stationary. I've only seen them a couple of times, but I need to see them like live. The bar show coming soon. Speaker wise, I think I'm good. You know, I've got my levels of QSCs, and then of course I got the 44 G2s, and so I'm not going to do that. Hey, maybe a table, maybe a different table. Maybe I'll do something like that. You know, Bar, I see you use the facade and table. I still use that. I still use the ADJ event table too, but I don't know. I kind of want to get my hands on maybe like a furniture piece one time, just to have something else, something different. Because again, that's not in my area and stuff at all. All right, what we got? Yo, Jay, you down to do a gig with me? I'm coming to SC this summer. Is that a trick question? You're going to have to hit me up and let me know when that is. Hell yeah, I'll do that gig with you. Hell yeah, we'll make content galore out of something like that. What you coming? You coming to SC for real? Somebody's got you coming to SC. Oh man, you're gonna hate it here. But I mean, it's still gonna be a great gig. But you're gonna hate it here. You never want to come back here. Trust me. All right, DJ Tyler, good question. I've been asking CT this. Now, CT, do you see this question up on the screen right here? I've been asking you this because, and Bar, since you asked me about equipment, I thought about looking into SoundSwitch. For some reason, everybody's telling me that SoundSwitch would be a good move and stuff if I wanted to still do DMX Lite, and it's a little bit easier than the Airstream DMX Bridge. I mean, I love it. I love my Airstream DMX Bridge. I love it. But I do want to try something else and see if I could do something else. I mean, I really need it to kind of operate itself, to be totally honest with you, because what I'm running into is that nobody knows how to operate my lights, and I've got a DJ, MC, and do lights all myself. When I'm seeing these guys got other guys to operate the lights, like, it's just a nightmare. Just a nightmare. No one client has asked me about Dancing on the Cloud. Not one. Neither me. Neither have I. Not one client has asked me. Nobody's seen it. Nobody said anything. But I wonder if I offer it, could I create my own lane and stuff with it? My dream is to play in every state, bro. I'm coming. Okay. Well, come on down the slow ass South Carolina. That's what's up. No snow, all gone, Sam. Oh yeah, I asked you that earlier, Sam. Nothing beats regular DMX. No disrespect to SoundSwitch, but you can't automate the show. Oh, okay. Well. I use SoundSwitch. It's fine. I'm getting better. Oh, great. Two different perspectives. See, this is what I mean. This is what live shows are like. Two different perspectives right there. Bar says, I'm not a big fan. CT is like, oh yeah, I use it. It's great. Love it. Love it. Yeah, I might be looking into that. Maybe somebody had to give me a crash course or something on it. DMXing is not my full thing. I've had to learn a lot of this stuff with this equipment and stuff like that. I had to learn a lot of that myself, watching a ton of videos and trying to understand. There's not enough videos about that. I bet you if somebody created a very detailed, I mean like down to the bare bones DMX video, it would probably blow up amongst DJs. It would probably. Because there's not enough people who know about how to DMX and how to use it and what actually works. So I just can't do it because I already know that I'm going to say something wrong on there, or I'm going to have to keep going back, and it's just aggravating to have to keep redoing stuff in a video over and over. I got a couple of DMX videos, but it's very basic. All right. What we got here? When Sound Switch can do what my new shows do, then I'll switch over. Jesus. There you go. See, it's fun. I told you. CT is that real mellow version and stuff of everything. Yeah, it's fine. It's good, bro. Yeah, I'm with you and stuff on here, Bar. You know, it's really hard to get away from what we're accustomed to when it's so easy at the point it's at now. But you got somebody that is over there actually running it for you. Like they're running your lights. And see, I need somebody and stuff like that. I'm gonna have to pay somebody to press buttons. You can know how to do it, but the visualized shows not just knowing. Oh, okay, I can agree to that. It needs a visualizer. Yeah, true. My DMX buddy is okay. You can record shows for the lights. Then you just click on. What do you guys think about Chave? What is it? Chave Express? Chave Express Pro or Pro Express? Something like that. What do you guys think about that? I see there's a couple of DJs in my areas here that use that. Xavier Lopez, what's going on, bro? Appreciate you coming through. Well, you got to say your highs to Bar and CT. Go ahead. I feel like I'm like the bodyguard or the outside friend, and the two celebrity guys are walking up and everybody's saying hey, and then I'm over here like I'm just cooling. Hey, what's up going on, guys? DJ PC 424, what's happening, bro? Appreciate you coming through. Good. I really appreciate you guys coming through. Let me tell you a couple of housekeeping things real quick, just to kind of let you know some updates before we get out of here. I've got a link and stuff down below to go check out to subscribe to the Twisted Transitions page. That's where I'm going to be putting the full length of this show and start live streaming from on that channel, and then putting clips from this show onto my regular channel. But I want to do live streams over on the Twisted Transition page, and I have it linked down below. I also have an IG set up for it as well, so you guys can check out Twisted Transitions and stuff on IG. Just real simple. Just wanted to kind of give you guys some updates on that, because in May I want to kind of switch over there when stuff slows down a little bit. Maybe I come on twice a week, if so. I'm also getting, better and stuff with some of my mixes and stuff on the Rain and Pioneer setup in the other room. So I'm almost comfortable doing a live mix on Twitch with it. I'm almost comfortable. I know that's not a huge thing and stuff anymore. There's a lot of people doing it, but I do want to jump into that, and I'll still be putting stuff on Mixcloud. So definitely check those out, those avenues and stuff out. I'll have all that coming once stuff slows down, but it's just pretty crazy right now. All right, what we got here? My little man still rocks to your gigs logs. Appreciate that. I got some stuff coming out here soon. I'll do some gig laws. I've edited about 3 or 4. I want to get 6 so I can release them slow and steady and get them all out there for you guys. Is it okay not to quick mix if you're not good at quick mixing your thoughts? Well, here's the thing. I wouldn't do that I wouldn't quick mix at somebody's wedding if you're not comfortable quick mixing. I don't know if that makes sense. When you're at somebody's wedding, they expect you to be, the full professional. They don't want to hear you mess up, or they don't want to see you come out of a song when you weren't supposed to. They don't want to see you miss the intricate part of a song because, you mixed it wrong. So I'll probably know the music a little bit more before you start, implementing quick mixing. But definitely you want to be able to get to that point to do quick mixing, because trust me, it is 10 times better, and it gives you more of a challenge. It really does. It's so much better when you quick mix instead of trying to play whole songs or play half songs. These songs are too long. We need to get in and out of these songs. Challenge yourself to see how many songs you could play and have a good party. My last event I played, I think I normally play about 125 songs, and I think the last event I got up to like maybe 175, but it wasn't like crazy rapid pace. But you know what I'm saying. You can get a lot more music in, because she wanted to hear a lot of that list. Good question though. Love Show Express, Cleveland Terry. Haven't used it honestly. If you're only doing moving heads, my DMX Go is the move. Yeah, another thing, I see some DJs doing just moving heads. I don't know how you guys are surviving in a room that, they turn the lights down on. I tried it. I have a Christmas party video. You could see it on there. I just used 2 moving heads, nothing else. And it was dark. It was just completely dark in there. There's no way I can get away with that. I'm going to have some type of wash or something like that in there somewhere. That's why I had to do the setup that you guys see on my IG and stuff now, where I've got the wash on totems and stuff like that, just to kind of give it another effect, because it just wasn't enough light for the event. I feel like I was cheating the client not having enough light. They wanted a big production. All right. Let Buggy in the party. I'm not sure what that means. Okay. Only been 2 years. My friend is a DJ. Sometimes he mixing and sometimes he mess up. Sometimes, well, yeah. I mean, we all still are going to mess up. Nobody's perfect at it. You just got to keep, you just got to keep practicing, and you'll have less mistakes. Let's just say that. Jay, do you ever use an external mixer? I've not seen your show. I've not seen you show a mixer when you go over your equipment. No, the only external mixer I have is just for my microphone. It's a Shure mic mixer that I started using, and just helps that out. But no, I do not have an external mixer. I don't know. I think I'm just satisfied with the sound that comes out of the speakers. Like, it just comes right from my board to the speakers. I really don't have a lot of issue and stuff with it. I don't have an issue for it being dull or duds or muffled or anything like that. It comes out pretty clear every single time. So no, I don't do that. All right, what else you guys got? Show Express is all about the planning. I use a touchscreen computer as well. Makes it easier to change scenes quickly. All right. Appreciate that. I was at a wedding with my friend, and he messed up. No one saw him mess up, and was the only one that saw that. Well, don't call him out on it on the show, bro. That's wow. He was at a wedding. Okay. CT brighter heads. I'm using the Focus Spot 4Zs. I figured they were pretty bright. I think they're like 125 watts or something along those lines. They're pretty bright, and I just think that there should be no reason. I had the range wide open on both of them, and I just had them kind of moving, kind of in the same area, about a figure 8 right there by the dance floor, so where they would actually touch in the middle, doing inverted designs. And I don't know, it just didn't cover the whole dance floor like a wash would have. Excuse me. Xavier, did you get a new party light yet? Oh, he cool, bro. No, I didn't get a new party light. I'm not sure what you're. I don't know if I said something and you're trying to make sure that if I got it or not. Oh man, Bar, how do you like the 4Zs? I like them. No issues and stuff with them. It's definitely a huge step up from my Spot Pros. So I mean, I love them. I think that they are probably the best moving head, of course, I've ever had. I don't have any issues out of those lights whatsoever. They are fantastic. I was thinking about getting the 6Zs, but they are monsters. Yeah, they are monsters, and I bet you that price tag is even more of a monster. The 6Zs, God, you going from, I think you got the 3s now? Jeez. Yeah, I agree with CT here. I think the 4Zs will cover what you need. I don't think you have to go up to the. I mean, now you're talking like concert lights. Like that's what they use for concerts right now. Like those are massive lights. Yeah, you have the 3Z. Okay, yeah, I think it wouldn't hurt you to go up to the 4Zs. I don't think there's any problem there. Yeah, they're 6 years old. Yeah, I think probably maybe one step up would probably be good, Bar. I don't see any reason why you have to jump, all the way through the roof and get those 6Zs. I don't think you're getting much more than what you have now by going from a 4 to a 6. I mean, I know the specs say different, but as far as what we do, I don't see you, doing a whole lot different with it. Well, yeah, I think having the 4s is still giving your clients what's best. I don't see a problem with that. Xavier Lopez, have you had a kid near your equipment? Well, everybody has. I had a kid no, it wasn't this past weekend. It was the weekend before that. I had a kid who, just loved to grab a hold of my Rockville stands, the adjustable stands. And he had to be told multiple times that he had to come away. But I wasn't going to tell him because they probably weren't going to like the way that I was going to tell him. I want some next level shit, bro. I want to give my clients a crazy show. I still think you can accomplish that with 4s, man. You don't have to jump to those 6s. Like I don't think there's any reason to go above a 4. I plan on having these 4s for a hot minute, and maybe I add 2 more and stuff. But I mean, you're already working with 4 lights and stuff now. Like that's already a crazy show. Like that right there is a crazy show, and then you got your uplights and stuff around the room. Like, bro, you're putting on a crazy show. I mean, even with your intros and your dance sets and all the strobing and everything, that's a crazy show. I mean, you have so many add-ons. There's no way that you're not giving one of the best shows in your area. I mean, some of those other guys that work for those other companies, I've seen some of their gigs and they do great mixing, and you do too, but they don't have nearly the standout equipment and stuff that you do as far as like add-on CO2 guns, the sparks, the CO2 floor things, the confetti guns, you got all that stuff, bro. That's crazy. All right, let's see. Well, bro, see you then. YOLO solo. I'm still using the Chauvet and Timber 350s. I've never used a Chauvet moving head. I wonder what those would be like. Had a choice between a RCF Evox and the LD. Bro, there's no comparison. DJ PC 424. No comparison. LDs are monsters. Monsters. Let me repeat that. Monsters. Trust me. Monsters. What do you think about the Pixel tubes? Okay, so I think the tubes are needed for anybody who has column array speakers. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I don't like the price tag and stuff on them, but I think they're dope. I don't know if you've seen pictures of Icon using those, but they look absolutely great, and they are it's just like having a wash. It's just like having a wash, and it does a fantastic job. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I would definitely hit up Icon and check and see how he likes them, because he uses 8 of them right now. He bought 2 sets of 4, and I think they're like $5,000 per 4 with the bag and charger and everything. So those things are monsters. But they get the job done with everything he has. I'm surprised he does as much as he does. He's probably the only one in South Carolina that I see use dancing on the cloud, sparks, the tubes, the CO2 guns. He uses all of those things, and he's the only one that does that. Cleveland Terry Bark got crazy. I gotta leave that man. You gotta leave that man alone, man. CT got a pool. Enough said, yo. CT. I think his pool has a hot tub. Y'all are wildin'. Y'all are going crazy, man. Oh my God, I can't do this. All right, bro. I think it looks overcrowded. I don't know. He has them at different levels with those tubes. I don't know. It looks good to me. I mean, it looks good. I mean, if they were affordable and stuff, I would probably look into those as an option, so I wouldn't have to bring my stands and stuff like that. I would look into them, but I can't bring myself together to pay $5,000 for 4 tube lights. I can't do that. I can't. That just won't happen. There's no way. God, every time I say it, it just $5,000 for 4. No. The tubes make the setup look messy. I don't know if I agree with that. I feel like the way he sets them up, he's got them at different levels. So he's got, one here, and then he's got one up here, and then he's got another one up here. I mean, I like the way he's got the angles and stuff with it. And there's no cords. There's no nothing. I mean, it looks clean to me. It looks pretty clean. Not gonna lie, it looks pretty clean. All right, now see, you guys got me going past 8. See, let me go ahead and wrap this thing up, man. We're gonna get out of here. Hey, I really appreciate you guys stopping through. Thank you so much for joining the stream and stuff tonight. Be on the lookout for my IG stories and stuff like that. I'm going to post everything from the weekend, and I really, really, really appreciate you guys coming in week in and week out, man. It's going to be a great rest of the month, and I've got some great stuff for you for next week, because we're going to talk about proms. Yep, those are right around the corner, so we're going to talk about proms. All right, guys, I really appreciate it. We'll see you again next time. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you, fellas, for coming through, and we out. Peace.